What's up, guys, and welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. That's right, baby. I am so excited about this game. This has been a long time coming. I've seen this game recommended to me for years now. Seriously, literally years. Now, this is actually the second game in the lineup. So the first Car Mechanic Sim came out back in 2018, and it's one of those games that doesn't have like a yearly release. It's like they just kept coming out with new DLCs and additions and new vehicles and stuff like that. But this is actually like the second edition, the sequel. So I'm excited. It comes out next week. We've got a little bit of early access here. Thank you so much to Playway. And I can't wait, man. You guys know we love simulators here on this channel. We've encountered so many different professions, done so many different things, and now we're gonna add auto shop mechanic owner to that list. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited to learn. To be honest, I've never worked on a car in my life. I can change the oil, maybe change a tire on the side of the road, but that's about it. So this should be interesting. And here we go. Martin. Here we go, dude. This is gonna be so sick. So I mean, it's kind of like a career. Like we're building this small business here. We're working on customers' cars. We're kind of making a living, but eventually we're going to be able to start buying our own cars and have our own fleet of fixer-uppers. And they've got everything from little junkers to Lambos and stuff. You can, I think, go out and find barn finds. You can race vehicles. You can do all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be crazy, man. I'm really looking forward to it. Looks like we're right here along Route 66. The Trans-American Highway. Got full service repairs, fluids, brakes, engine, transmission, Wi-Fi, snacks, all kinds of stuff. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be breaking down out here in the desert, so should have a steady stream of clients and customers. And here we go. Welcome to our humble abode. My goodness, we have a lot to clean up in here. Okay, we've got an old school bus. Not sure where this came from, but maybe going to be able to fix it up at some point. We'll see what happens. So I did already play through the tutorial just so I'd be at least a little bit accustomed to what we're supposed to do. So over here, this is our humble office. We've got our cell phone. We're going to be able to take orders. Our computer, we're going to be able to take parts and do shopping and stuff like that. We've got our tire changer over here, wheel balancer. Looks like we might be able to add something over here eventually. A nice little sink to wash our hands. Toolbox. Ooh, that's where we're going to be able to upgrade ourselves. A nice little skill tree and stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay, man. I mean, I'm ready to get started. Here we go. By the way, this is our car lift. I think eventually we're going to be able to expand to multiple lifts and maybe even hire employees and stuff. I'm not sure. But we're going to take our first order at the telephone here. Let's go. I was just passing by. I noticed your repair shop. It's good somebody took care of the old ruined petrol station. The car I'm coming in with today is quite a recent purchase. It was used on a daily basis. Condition's okay, but it'd be good to check the oil and tires and a few other things. Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and take this order. Here we go. Our first customer. This thing is an absolute pile of junk. I can see why you brought it into me, but don't you worry. I will have this thing in ship shape by the time you leave. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and move this car into Lift A. We're going to get this thing hoisted up, lift it off the ground, and let's see what we could do. So let's just go ahead and lift this bad boy up real quick. Obviously going to have to pop the hood. I'm thinking maybe go all the way up here. I'm all the way up. There it is. Okay, so let me take a look here. Car status. I believe we're going to be able to go and see. He wants double brake pads, fuel pump, oil filter, round air filter, and 4 new tires. Okay, so underneath the car, we're probably going to be looking for the fuel pump and the oil filter. Let me see. Now, like I said, I'm no mechanic here. Oil filter, or oil pan. It's got to be close. Is that it right there? Oil filter. V8 oil filter. So we're going to add one of these to our shopping list, and then we're going to go ahead and take this bad boy off. Beautiful. All right, let me back out of that. Fuel pump is obviously going to be near the gas tank, which is probably, I would imagine, somewhere around, right there. Fuel tank. Beautiful. So let me get up to this. Can I get up there? Can you let me, oh, you click on it once. Okay, beautiful. Here's our fuel pump. So we're going to go ahead and unscrew. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's switch to add mode. We're going to put a new fuel pump in real quick. We probably want to add this to our shopping list before we take it out. I want to make sure we get the exact model. So let's go ahead and add this to our shopping list, and then we're going to unmount it. And we should be able to go on over to our computer and be able to purchase some new things here. So we're going to go into our main shop. If we bring up our shopping list, oil filter for a V8, let's go ahead and buy one of these parts. And then we're going to be able to see our fuel pump. Beautiful, 120 credits, nicely done. Take both these off our shopping list and we should be able to go right back and remount these things. So here we go. See if we can get up on the block. See if we can go into part mount mode. Nicely done. Look at that. I've never changed a fuel filter before, but apparently I know exactly how to now. Is it this easy in real life? I would imagine it's probably not. Get me back up on this fuel tank. Dude, I can't even imagine just how many things you'd have to remove to be able to get to this fuel pump. Like, we're just like cheating through the car and whatever. You'd have to get through so much to be able to get to that. Okay, beautiful. So if we back out of here, take a look at the car status. Looks like we've got our first couple tasks complete. Excited. Looks like Mechanic Martin is off to a good start. First couple of tasks are complete. So next up, we've got brake pads and tires. We've also got our 2-carb round air filter. That's going to be back on the ground. So let's start taking these tires off. Here we go. Just going to go ahead and remove these bolts here. Pretend like we're an F1 team. Got to go across in a star pattern. Ooh, these things are really rusted out. Oh, we're going to have to loosen that up. Put some WD-40 on it. Don't you mind me. Bam, there it is. Okay, so those are all off. We're going to have to get to these brake pads, which means we're taking off the calipers. Take these bad boys off. Looks like we've got some screws on the backside. Let me take these out. That's going to come off. And here is our brake pad. So I'm going to go ahead and add 2 of these to our shopping list. Go ahead and remove that. And then let's go over on the other side and do the same thing. Looks like we've got some rusty bolts on this end as well. Let me just go ahead and pop both of those. And then, like I said, you got to go on that star pattern. Does it matter? I don't think it matters if you're taking them off to go in the star pattern, but I think putting them on is where it's important because it kind of reinforces it and it makes it a bit tighter. In anything, even, you know, not just on cars, but anything if you've got like a pattern like that. Okay, so we're going to take this thing off. Beautiful work. Now, while we're here, I'm thinking let's just go ahead and take all of these off since we are going to have to replace all the tires. So let's just go ahead and go through and get this done real quick. This is so chill. Now, you guys saw that skill tree that we have. We're going to be able to do things like you can increase your unscrewing time and really, you know, pretend like you're on the Red Bull F1 team or something like that. Or there's like, I think some of the parts that are broken, like we took off that old oil filter, I think we can potentially sell that. I think we can salvage it for parts, or I think we can eventually try to repair things. I don't really know exactly how it all works. If we run over here, we've got to go to our tire changer. These things are so cool. So we're going to separate parts, and we've got to separate the tires from the rims all 4 times. These things are amazing, though. If you guys have ever been like a mechanic shop and watched them working on your car, it's so cool. Let me take that, separate parts. Let's do it on the next one. Just got to do this 4 times. What a unique machine that can take a tire off of a rim. Just such a weird thing. Take that. Beautiful. Do it 2 more times. Now, if we take a look at our inventory. Okay, so it's a standard tire. Is there a way to, add this to our shopping list? We're going to need 4 of those. Beautiful. Okay. So next up, we're going to go over here. We're going to order our brake pads as well as our 4 tires. So I'm going to take a look at our shopping list here. We need 2 brake pads, 2 of those. Buy the part. We can get that off our thing. 215/75 R15. No, we need to go to the tire shop, don't we? Okay. So we're going to look for the standard tire. It does not apply it, though. So it's a 215/75, right? Hold on. I want to make sure. 215/75/15. Okay. So we're going to go to 15, 215/75, and we need 4 of those. 680 credits. That's a big purchase, but we're going to be okay. Let's go back over here. I guess let's add our brake pads back on. Going to put the new ones on there, and then we could put the caliper back on. Just the same old caliper looks good to me. We've got that in our 2 screws. Beautiful. Going to do the same thing over on the other side. And then we're gonna have to get all the tires all set up again too. So let's go ahead and put the new ones on there. Put the caliper back on. Beautiful. Put the screws in. Dude, this is so cool. I've never done anything like this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our tire changer. We're going to install a tire on a rim. We're going to take his normal rim, and we're going to put the new standard tire on there. So we're going to have to do this 4 times, and then we're also going to have to balance them. I think we can have both of these running at the same time. So let's go ahead and pick this up. We're going to install a tire on a rim, and then we're going to be able to come over to the balancer. We're going to balance this wheel. And we got to balance it so you're not going down the road and you're like wibbly wobbly, your steering wheel's, you know, jarring back and forth and stuff. So this one is now good to go. Let me go ahead and take that from the balancer. I'm going to put it on before we end up putting it in the wrong spot. How do I want to go to add parts mode, assemble mode? No. How do I add the tire? Standard tire, there it is. Okay. So we're going to put this thing on. Totally messed up the order there. Okay, my bad. But I think that's good to go. Let me double check and make sure we did it right. Yep, one of the tires is good to go. Okay. So now we're going to be able to come back over here. Let me go ahead and cop this. Add this on. Come over here. Balance this bad boy. It's kind of fun that there's like a little mini game here. So let's go ahead and take care of those. Pull that off. And then we're going to be able to run over and add it to this thing. Beautiful. So now how we're supposed to do it is you do like that one, and then you got to go skip one, skip one, skip one. That's the best way. It's going to get the tightest and the best balanced. Okay, so that's good. Go ahead and take this, add our last couple on there. Going to add the 3rd tire onto here, do our little mini game. Nicely done. Let me go ahead and take that, run over to the other side of the car, and we've got just a couple left to do. Kind of reminds me a little bit of House Flipper. We were playing a ton of that back in the day. Just, you know, this is car flipper, baby. Pretty cool. I like it. Especially once we start getting into like Bugattis and stuff like that. Obviously, it's going to be very, very exciting. This is our final tire here. Go ahead and take this. We're going to run over to the other side. Probably best not to run underneath the lift like that. I mean, I would hope it's pretty solid and you don't really have to worry about it, but it's definitely best to walk around. Okay, so we've got that there. Let me check on the car status. Last thing is going to be the round air filter 2 carb. So I believe to get to the air filter, we're going to want to drop this thing back down. Drop it low, girl. Is this round air filter 2 carb? Okay, I'm going to add this to our shopping list, and then we're going to take it off. Is there anything that we have to do? How come I can't take it off? Gotta take this thing. Beautiful. And then we're gonna be able to take this. Okay. And then there's our base and everything. All right. So we're gonna come back over to our computer. I'm gonna assume that's the main shop. Take a look here at this. Let me just go ahead and purchase this thing real quick. No size requirements or anything. I'm gonna get rid of our shopping list. We're going to be able to come back here, click on our engine, go to part mount mode. We're going to be able to add a brand new air filter with the 2 carb. Beautiful. Put the cover back on, screw them back in, and I do believe that is that's a car complete. Okay. Beautiful. Now I will say, we would have changed the oil as well. Drain old and refill with new. Shoot, we should have done that while it was up. I mean, it looks like he needs some windshield washer fluid, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill them up, top them off here. Technically didn't ask me to do it, but I'm gonna be a nice guy. I want to make sure you're going down the road and everything's all good to go. It's real dusty out here in the desert. Want to make sure you're able to use those windshield wipers and clean that thing off. So beautiful. He's all topped off there. Go ahead and close that back up. Now we're gonna send this thing back up the lift. Oop. First day on the job, sorry. So to be able to drain the oil, we're gonna come over here to our oil drain. Gonna put it under lift number A. Number A. We're gonna use it. Go ahead and, ooh, that was pretty nasty. So let's go ahead and move it, put it back in its spot. We're gonna bring this thing back down, all the way down, and then we're gonna be able to put some new oil in there. So we go ahead and see where our oil cap is. Looks like it's right there. Let me just go ahead and unplug this bad boy. Pour some oil in there. Now, I'm not sure how many quarts this girl is going to take, but I Guess we could probably pull the dipstick. Ooh, it kind of like, it automatically dropped there, so I'm wondering if that's a hint that it's done. Let me see if I can pull the dipstick, see what we've got going on. Looking pretty solid. Okay. So, I think we're good to go. So it looks like these are things that were wrong with it. These are the main things he wanted us to do. And then we also have other tasks. Change the brake fluid, drain the old and refill with new, and then change the power steering fluid. Okay. Definitely don't want him walking out of here with you know, no brakes or power steering. I feel like that's a good way for us to get, you know, sued. Okay, let's go ahead and take this out here. Got a nice little syringe. Let me just pull this old brake fluid out, and then we're gonna be able to refill it, I hope. Unmount the part. Open up the cap. Gonna be able to put some new brake fluid in there. M-Moteur 11, 1 liter. Dot 3 and 4. Want to fill it up to the max and no more. No, we can do more than that, I think. Wait, did we do too much? He'll be fine. Whatever. Okay. What was the other thing? He wanted, what was it? Power steering fluid. Where does that, oh, is it right here? Yes. Beautiful. Nicely done, Trev. Okay, so we're going to go into our additional tools. We're going to be able to drain this bad boy. Nervous there for a second. I wasn't going to be able to find it. You guys are definitely going to be making fun of me, some of you gearheads out there. I honestly, like, I wish, oh, we got to unmount our part. I wish I knew more about engines. I wish I knew how to fix stuff. It's just something I never learned. Man, I don't know. I am jealous of people that can really, you know, diagnose problems and fix them and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Okay, so I do believe that is completely done. Let me close the hood, give it a little tap, kick the tire a couple of times, and let's check what we've got going on. Yeah, dude, everything is completely done. So let's go ahead and finish this order. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. That's our first customer. Do we have any, like, you know, reviews or anything like that? Could I check, got an achievement for it, job done. Can I check, like, my Yelp page and see if we got a nice review? I don't know. So yeah, there you guys have it. That, my friends, is Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Our very first job has been complete, and we are on the way to creating one of the best auto mechanic shops that Arizona has ever seen. So hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys want this to be a full series. I think future episodes could potentially be a little bit longer. We'll do multiple orders and stuff. I just kind of wanted to try it out here for this first one. I'm excited. I think this will be a lot of fun. Like I said, it's not all going to be grinding customers' cars. It's going to start that way, but you can also, like, go to barn finds, purchase cars from salesmen, go to auctions and bid on cars. Like, it's pretty legit. So if you guys want more, be sure to let me know. Drop a like in the video. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.